Good afternoon, fellow anglers, and welcome back to the show. You're watching Delicious Fishing, and I am your host, the one and only me, Danny Lee. Guys, we're out here today on a windy, wintry day. It is about 40 degrees. I just got out of the car, and my hands are already kind of frozen. The sun just popped out, so hopefully that'll cook us up a little warmth. Today, we're out fishing for the very animal that was the catalyst in kicking off my fishing journey. We're looking for stalker trout. We're out here today at this pond I found recently, and it's a little ways from home, but it's well worth it. If you guys follow me on Instagram or the Fish Brain app, you know that I caught what I believe to be my personal best stalker just the other day on a crappie magnet. So I brought some of those with me. I brought some other things. We're going to start with something a little bit more traditional, and we'll just see which one works. So that's that. No more chit chat. Let's go catch some fish. Beware steep drop off. Thanks for the warning. All right, guys, so we're gonna start over here by the dock. I'm not kidding, it is kind of steep. There's a little patch right here we can step on. Ooh, let's get down here without falling in, shall we? All right. So I told you we're gonna start off with something a little bit more traditional. We all know and love Worden's rooster tails, and that's what I'm gonna be starting off with today in that chartreuse. And then the weight itself has some black speckles. They're really neat. I have always believed in Worden's rooster tails. You can see they've got a ton of action. They're super simple to operate, guys. All you got to do is chuck and wind. So I like to go a little bit slower just to give the fish time to see it, latch onto it, and strike. Get it way out there. Sometimes you've got to give a little bit of a tug to get that blade moving. Almost like a chatterbait when you're bass fishing, if you will. You know, you got to get it started. And you'll feel the resistance. You know, you can see the bow in my rod right there. Yeah, see it whirling through the water? That's what you want. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that big stalker I caught the other day was just on the other side of the dock. I was actually fishing off the dock, coming this way, and I was just hopping a crappie magnet just slowly back towards me. So we'll just cast around here for a minute. See if I can get one to bite. Something that moves a bit quicker than a crappie magnet. And I'm just throwing that on my 6-foot medium light Daiwa, right? That's the D-Shock series. And I've got 6-pound fluorocarbon there. I picked up some P-line yesterday. That's my first spool of P-line, so we'll see how it does today. All right, my friends. So, after about an hour and a half and about a half a dozen different techniques, I've not gotten a single bite. I got a tap over there earlier, but that was about it. So, the sun is setting. I'd say within the next hour or so. We're gonna move to Old Faithful, right? So this is a number 2 Panther Martin, just gold on gold. That is the OG inline spinner right there. And we're just gonna see what it does. The only issue when you're using an inline spinner like this is line twist, so make sure you let it unwind a little bit when you bring it back in, or else this is going to be just a coiled mess. I caught a wind knot earlier. It took me a minute to get it out, but we got it figured out. Someone's having a laugh. Probably at me. Alright, well, as the saying goes, it's time to move. Alright, so we are downwind now. Let's going to present a little bit of a challenge casting into the wind, but that's all right. Let's see what we can do. There we go, first cast. Look at that. First cast. How about that? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, calm down, little guy, calm down. Got my treble hooks all wrapped up in this damn net now. But better than the alternative. Let's get this unhooked so he can get back to it. First cast. I cannot believe it. Here, we're gonna need hemostats. There we go. Woo. All right, let's get him just kind of revived there. You got it, you're okay. He's bleeding just a little bit, but I think he's gonna make it. Let's give him a second to kind of recoup here. Make sure my hands are nice and wet. Give him a look while he's thinking about what he's going to do next. Pretty fish. Look at that. Oh yeah, still kicking. Probably a good 10 inches. Heck yeah. Good looking stock trout. All right, come on. Just give him a second to get his wits about him. There he goes. Hell yes. It's about damn time too. Whew. Like I said, I've been out here for a little while and tried a whole bunch of different stuff. But when all else fails, like I said, Old Faithful comes to the rescue. I think that's a 1/16 of an ounce Panther Martin. Again, it's the number 2, gold on gold. Get out of this damn net. Yeah, there we go. Okay, first cast with the Panther Martin. Love it. All right, let's try again. So like I said in the intro, trout are, there's a, well, I may not get to tell you this story. That was another solid bite. Just grazed it though. Come on. Let's dance. Well, like I was saying, you know, in the intro I told you guys that trout were kind of the catalyst to my fishing journey. So my boy and I, a couple years back, did some trout derbies and just had an absolute blast. It's really cool that a lot of states will go ahead and stock their local ponds, giving people a chance, you know, who wouldn't otherwise have access to those kinds of fish, you know, just the enjoyment and, you know, the experience of landing one. So really cool. It's a great way, I think, to get, you know, new anglers involved and kids, you know. So it seems to me that that's what they've done here in Oklahoma at this pond. I've seen quite a few kids out today, so despite the harsh conditions, so good on them. Can we do another one? Come on. Looks like our little buddy made it out all right. I was worried there for a second. I didn't really come with the intention of catching and cooking tonight. I just wanted to fight some fish. There we go. Again, just grazed it. No wonder I was having a hard time for the first hour and a half. They're just super finicky tonight. Come on. Casting right into that sunlight. I can't imagine the flash that this thing has at the moment, so they're just probably hypnotized by the damn thing. Yeah, they're starting to get active now. Nice. Look at that right in front of me. Did you see that? Right in freaking front of me. Ooh, that was a bite. Man. I guess it's harder to commit on something that's moving, or at least harder to get it in your mouth. So here's, let me slow it down. Let's try that again. He had it. I've had, that's what, 3 short strikes? Missing fish that way. Come on. I wonder what the difference is when I cast left versus right, or if there is one. Probably not. There it is. There's the bite. Look at him. Oh, nice. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, look at him. It's okay, man. It's okay. All right. He's like, no, it's not. I have a hook in my mouth. Tell me it's okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Easy now. Easy. Whew. Goodness. Really trying to get this hook out of your mouth, bro. Ooh, y'all are not making it easy today. All right. Once again, got himself a little bloodied up, but we'll let him recoup in my net real quick and then get a good look at him. All right. Just let the water do the healing. And guys, the reason I'm using hemostats instead of my hands to pull that hook from their mouth is because their jaw bones are so small. They're pretty sensitive and they can actually just break, right? So you never want to lip a trout, right? Or really be forceful with, you know, trying to get the hook out of its mouth. Because, I mean, if you send it off and it can't use its mouth, it can't eat and it will die. So if you're planning on catching and releasing, take care. Right. All right. So, second fish of the day. There he is. A little bit more silvery than the last one. That's what you get with a lot of these stalker trout. Are you ready? I think he's still in a bit of shock. I don't know if he's gonna make it though. Poor guy. All right, we're gonna take this guy to our friends over there. I think they're catching and eating tonight. So, 'cause every time I let him go, he just goes belly up. So, I think the shock was just too much for him, unfortunately. And the thing about it, guys, with these stalker trout, I mean, they're raised in these water troughs and they're let go with the intention of people, you know, catching them, cooking them, and eating them. So, unfortunately, when you're fishing for stock trout like this can happen. All right, little buddy, I'm sorry, but you're definitely not going to go to waste. So, here we go. Hey guys, how's it going? Doing all right. Are you catching to keep? Well, I was going to come over here and offer this one to you because I'm not really doing that, and unfortunately I think the shock just kind of got to him. So awesome, man.
Well, what's the limit out here?
6.
6, okay.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Well, good luck to you guys. All right, well, they seemed grateful for that. I hope they are, and I hope they're able to enjoy it. I saw a palomino trout in their bucket. It's kind of a shame. It's a really pretty fish, but hey, to each their own. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so after saying goodbye to our dearly departed friend, we're back at it. We're gonna see if we can catch just a couple more before I have to go. That sun's gone, so the flash of my Panther Martin is gone, but these things put out a ton of vibration as well, so I still have that to my advantage. Ooh, did you see that? I had that palomino just follow it all the way in. Come on, let's go. Man, I'd love to catch one of those. They're so pretty. That follow got me excited. Come on, let's go. Come on, fish. Let's do one more. At least one more. There it is. There he is. Look at that. Oh, no. And he came off. Right at the bank. Well, right before it anyway. Man. Let's try again. Told you they're short striking it. They're so finicky tonight. Come on. Where'd you go? There he is. There he is. Alright, so my battery died and you guys didn't get to see the end of that fight or the release, but he made it out all right. But we're gonna keep going. That's 3. I don't know if they're gonna let me go for 4 or not. Super fun time out tonight. I haven't been able to fish for trout like this in, gosh, it feels like over a year. So if you're starving for a bite and you're normally going for bass, trout are a fantastic option. Whether that's in, you know, a nearby river or lake or a stock pond like this, you know. And you're just gonna have to try different stuff. You know, everyone's got their preference and every body of water is different, right? So what may work in one place may not work in another. You're just gonna have to test it out yourself. Oh, there he is, right there. Ah! Did you see that? What? Dag nabbit. That's so frustrating. He bit, fought, and then got off right there, all within a matter of like 5 seconds. That's what I mean by short striking. They're just coming up, nipping it, they get kind of caught, and then they get off. Usually they do a pretty good job of pinning themselves, but not tonight. Yeah, laugh it up. I will never be able to come out and fish around ducks and not think they're laughing at me. Sort of a motivator, if you will, weird as that may sound. It's like I have hecklers. All right, well, that's all she wrote. It's too dark and cold. I'll see you guys back at the house. Okay, so that was the end of the trip. I was super stoked to get on some trout. They put up a heck of a fight, and it makes it all worth it. I was able to land 3 trout. I missed one there at the bank, right? You saw him. And then there were, I don't know, 3 or 4 short strikes. And that just tells me they were being super finicky. Like I said, I had gone through about half a dozen different techniques before they started eating that Panther Martin. So super grateful for that. That sunlight hit it the right way, and that flash, I swear, it hypnotizes them. So they love it. Try it out if you've never used an inline spinner. They're super easy. Again, chuck and wind. Unfortunately, one of them didn't make it, but I was able to give him to some guys across the way, and I know that they're going to make use of him, so that made me feel a little bit better. Speaking of which, if you guys want to see me do a catch and cook, comment down below. I'd love to show you my process from pond to table. Tomorrow I'm going crappie fishing with my father-in-law. If we land anything, there will definitely be some pictures on Instagram, so don't forget to follow me at @DeliciousFishing. All one word, no E. Y'all know how it goes. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. Do me a big favor, consider subscribing, and you can follow me as I put out a new video every single week. Thanks so much for watching Delicious Fishing. Now get out there and go catch some fish.